Hi, beloved Soul Fam. How are you? I hope you're all enjoying the first few days of summer here in the Northern Hemisphere, and obviously the opposite for all of you living in the Southern Hemisphere. I know there's been so much happening on the collective or world stage, and I'll be sure to highlight a lot of the headlines that I think were very important or interesting synchronicities based on the energies during my July energy update. But I just wanted to give you a little message as we finish out the rest of the month of June here. We are entering into the season of the zodiac sign for Cancer, and I think a lot of your empathic abilities may be heightened this month, right? So you may feel other people's emotions, you may feel the energy of the atmosphere of where you are, and that means for a lot of you to be mindful of yourself and the energies that could be yours or may not be yours that you could be carrying that does not serve you. So check in with yourself and see whether or not the energies you are holding on to are yours or are they someone else's that you don't necessarily need or it doesn't serve you going forward. You may also find yourself expressing and communicating how you feel more as we move into the rest of this month or the later half of this month. More of that will occur because the truth of you is shining. You're stepping into your authenticity, especially around your close relationships and around the home life, and that means you'll be more willing to express how you feel going forward. Just be mindful that may cause some friction, but also may create some healthy boundaries as well as provide you some balance. And this is the message I wanted to talk about. Many of you, I think, are looking for balance. You're looking for balance, balance, balance in your life. You're trying to find that key to balance in your life. But finding balance also means transformation, and that usually goes hand in hand with feeling scared or fearful. The unknown obviously can be very scary and fearful, but that is also what is keeping you in limbo. That is also what's hanging you upside down and not allowing you to move one way or another. You have to find a way to move forward. And that's what the universe is calling for at the moment. It's calling for action or at least a decision to be made about how you're going to find balance in your life. So, for those of you looking for balance, you need to see the truth of what is blocking you. And for the most part, it's going to be around your beliefs, the self-limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. All right. And these beliefs, these things that you're holding on to, these self-limiting beliefs is what's hanging you out to dry and not allowing you to move forward because you aren't willing to see the truth of what you want and what you need. Emotionally, this means looking at the things that you are denying and avoiding yourself from feeling. Mentally, it means that you've made up a bunch of lies about yourself that stops you from moving forward. How are you using excuses as crutches so that you don't feel the scariness or of the unknown and the transformations that ultimately will lead you to balance, right? These are the things that we need to look at ourselves. So check in with your body. Where do you feel tensions? Where do you feel pains? Where do you feel dis-ease and tightness within you? These are all physical synchronicities that are all pointing to your beliefs and energies that are blocking you, right? Also, check in to see what patterns are showing up in these days, right? What is causing a lot of resistance? Where is that resistance showing up in the rest of your life? That will give you an indication of what's going on. And also, what emotions are being brought up through those resistance will give you an insight into the blocks and what is stopping you from finding balance and moving through transformation and moving to a higher timeline. Go check out my book. Go check out my book, Becoming the Creator. I have many practical exercises for you to go through during this time to help you see the truth of your creations and how to move forward in a more joyful, peaceful manner. So transformations that many are feeling obviously are scary, and a lot of you are distracting yourself and keeping yourself in limbo or hanging yourself up there. So, and the universe is calling for action. So what can help you get through the rest of this month and get in alignment with a lot of these powerful summer energies and access to these higher timelines is your heart. Your heart is going to be the key. Follow your heart. you are capable of giving and receiving immeasurable amount of love and abundance, and that can be done if you just follow your heart. Your heart is the pathway. So what are the things that are aligned with what's in your heart? It's your passions. What ignites your heart and soul? What brings you joy? What brings a smile to your face? What excites you? It's what's going to help you transform and find balance in your life. All right. Another thing I want to say is in regards to what Spirit wants to tell you is that Spirit wants you to know that you are so supported and loved as you go through this. And the minute you start to do this, you will see messages and synchronicities through this process. All you got to do is just open yourself up to see these things, or get messages or receive messages from your guides, and you'll see unimaginable things that can line up that you'll say, there's just no way those are coincidences. Synchronicities in numbers, in relationships, in images, whatever. It's there. It's all going to be there, and your guides and your angels will let you know that they're there supporting you and loving you as you follow your heart and go through this transformation. So go follow your heart, be within your passions, be within what ignites your soul and your heart, be with what brings you joy and excitement, and you'll see the synchronicities as you go through that. Now, the other thing that may be holding you up is that you may say to yourselves, for some of you going through this, is that, oh, I don't know if I should do that because I'm not creative, or I don't have the ability, or I'm not worthy, etc. I think these are all those excuses, those blocks that I was just talking about that keeps you in limbo, that keeps you in a hanging position. This is just fear. This is all fear. Follow your heart. Follow your heart, and what you'll see is the synchronicity of flow. That flow will feel like thoughts, ideas, renewed energy, creativity. Especially as you start letting go of the old paradigms and the old energy, you'll see transformation, and you'll see the natural, authentic, sovereign you start to come out. And with that is synchronicities of creativity, empowerment, feeling joy, feeling more love, feeling more peace. And it comes out in a much balanced way in comparison to what you've been doing, holding yourself in limbo between two worlds and feeling a lot of this anxiety and stress and questioning and wondering and wondering how everything's going to look, and keeping yourself kind of in this box within your mental body. All right. When you follow your heart, when you do these kind of things, you'll see alignment within the personality, right? Alignment with your emotional body, alignment with your mental body, alignment with your etheric and physical body. And it's just going to flow, and you'll find that balance in a way that you didn't think would exactly occur based on your old paradigms and myopic view of the world. So I hope that helps you. I hope the rest of the month goes goes great for all of you, and I love you, and many blessings. And if you have any questions, go check out my book, go check out my website at spiritualdastardly.com, and I love you. We'll talk to you soon.